Hi you guys, so my name is Kay and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a snowflake because it's Christmas and that's just appropriate. Don't mind the mess. So what you'll need for this are just a pair of scissors and some square paper. I'll be using origami because I'm Japanese. I'm in Japan for Christmas and I have some. I like to use newspapers though, recycling and all that great stuff. The square thing has to happen. If you don't have a square piece of paper and you only have a rectangular, like an A4 one, I'll do this really quick, but this is what you do. So you basically have it like this, right? So then you basically fold a triangle like that, edge to edge. Cut this part out. What you end up having is a square, yay! But not this small. I mean, you could have it this small, but it's really difficult to cut it afterwards. So I'll keep it at this size. So basically, okay, so let's do this. You have this square, right? So what you do right after that is you fold it in half in this triangular fashion. Like that, easy enough. So what you basically end up doing after this is the most important part. This is the step that people skip. What people normally do, they just get a square piece of paper, they fold it in any way they can, they cut stuff out of it, and then they end up having just a square piece of paper with holes. Not very snowflakey, but my friend Lynn recently taught me how to really do it, and I've been going crazy today. That's basically sort of all that I've been doing. So here we go. Once it's like this, think of an imaginary line down the middle where this meets, and sort of fold it in a crepe way. Like that, and just press it down. It's actually not bad how I just did that sort of blindly. Actually, I say that's kind of bad. Okay, you want every edge to touch the edge, so none of this stuff, none of that stuff. Edge touching edge. If you look at the tippy top of it, it's pretty pointy, right? That's what we want. So once you have it like that, you fold it inwards down the middle so that all the nice beautiful edges are touching. Okay, so like that, perfect, good enough to eat. Not really, but you get the point. Where are my scissors? Here they are. So from here, basically what happens is that you have to cut it. Okay, now just look at this. You see where this flap sort of ends? Think of another imaginary line going like that. Everything from here up doesn't matter anymore. All you want is everything here down. Same thing for this side. You just have to do it that way. I mean, both sides are okay. They don't really matter. So what ends up happening is this when you cut this ends up being the edge. So wait, let's just cut this first so that you're not distracted by this annoying extra. So it goes like that. So I wouldn't want you to keep it straight. Some people, since this is the edge, like I said, what normally people do for a standard snowflake, the star-like shape, is they cut a diagonal. So you could do it this way, or you could do it that way. The shallower it gets, the shallower the indents are going to be when you cut it out. The deeper it is, the more star-like it's going to look. I know a person who likes circles, so basically what she does is cuts like a circular type shape that way. But I don't like that, so I'll just do a diagonal. I'll show you guys what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it pretty deep. So, like that. From here I could just tell you to cut away, but I'm just going to give you one more tiny tip before I finish this off myself, and it's that observe the sides of the triangle. There's one side that has all of the part that you just cut out, basically. They're sort of laid out like pages on a book. This is like one big fold, these are like two big folds. No. Because the reason why I want you to pay attention to this side is because those are the edges, like I said. So if you look at normal snowflakes, they sort of have like a building type edgy, ruggedy thing to it. So that's what I sort of like to do. I'll just show you what I mean. I'm making a mess here. Don't mind irregularities. Don't get some ruler out and measure everything down to the millimeter, because that's not really gonna matter. I'll tell you why. Once you fold this out, all the irregularities you'll have within this pattern will be replicated in all the others, so it'll look like it was intended in the end, so don't bother. So you end up having something like that. So from here, just cut away. The only other extra tip I'd like to give you is keep a trash can nearby. And what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, make sure that you have something done to every side of this triangle. I hate it when I see people have nothing done to some of the sides and they just like to keep it empty and simple. If you see some area that could have another triangle, like it looks possible, do it. I couldn't stress enough. I'm gonna make this a little simple though. Yeah, you could do circles or squares, but I bet you know you could do that. You're just like, shut up, Kay. Leave me alone already. End the video. But I'm not, because I'm gonna unfold this motherfucker. Ooh, that's a stubborn piece. Okay, so mine sort of looks like this. You could do a little more like this part. I could cut a triangle, but you can leave it if you want, you know. Sister, don't judge. So unfolding, the best part. Careful because you don't want to break it or anything. Be very delicate when you unfold. And voila, snowflake. Pretty simple, right? Pretty. That's a standard snowflake. I have some other ones that I made here. This is a blue one. It's a circular type thing, like I said. I made the edges sort of like a lake. It sort of looks water themed. That's one. I cut this one out so it looks like a set of stars. These are hearts. This is another standard one, and this one, which I actually recently made, and I'm sort of impressed with it. This is Winnie the Pooh. He's walking along that thing. So if you want to know how to make any of these in particular, I guess you could tell me, but I'm pretty sure you can handle it from here. So good luck and Merry Christmas.